Hi, today I want to share you guys about how I experience when I learn a new language. Like basically like when you start a new language, a new programming language, you the first thing you have to deal with you have to be struggling. Like for me, for example, like I start studying Java at this course and basically like I was really struggling a lot, but you have to be struggle and to start a new language. And these are the basic thing that you need to understand, like variables, if else, booleans, for loops, while loops, and arrays and string and many more. It's okay when you go struggling. Like for me, I was also struggling, but the struggling help you to discover more about this because those things are really basic, very basic concept about programming. So you need to really understand these things so that you can be successful in learning a new language. So what am I touching here is a very basic concept, and to me, to help me understanding more, I always go to coding back, and from here, it helps you a lot. Like you can warm up with a string, some logic go with booleans and some strings, some arrays, and after you get used to with those, you can continue to the OOP, which is stand for Object Oriented Programming. Like you continue with this course, and then for me, I was really struggling. When I start with the starting out, I was struggle. But when I go to the OOP, I start confusing and like I don't know how to do. I keep struggling and struggling. But the more you research and you deeply understand and you have to get used to it, you will love it. And you want to dig deep more inside it. And and me from now on, I start try to solve the the true response question from the real AP exams. For me, it was a long time to get past through this, to get really used to with this AP problem. But I need to be focused and have to concentrate a lot with those. So like there is res- a real free response questions. Like this is quite long, and you can see it's quite complicated. But it's okay to be concentrated. Like you try to solve the problem, just only one question, but you try to solve it for an hour. It's okay because that's how that's how the way that you learn a new language. So you don't have to be afraid when you struggling. Like I spend like 1 hour or two hours on this. Those just 9 lines. Yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. For this 10 lines, for 10 hours because it's keep it's keep rolling up error like, and there's was a solution for this, but you have to try. But I have to try not to look at the solutions. Try an hours and hours to solve it until you are really struggle it, and you'll have a quick look about the answers, so that it can help you have some ideas, not and try not to copy. the other solutions. Try to make by your own. And for me, like it's about coming exam in 2019, and I was now I'm really a bit confusing if I could pass the exam, but I, I think that now what I need to do is I have to develop my skill and try not to waste time on the other stuff. Um, Try to practice more so that you can improve your logic in those. Basically, like if you understand the concept of the course like this, you can develop your logic and it help you easier and less concentrate. No, I mean like less struggling. But from those struggling, you will find that you are comfortable with those concepts. And when you see like the most hardest thing when I study Java is the recursion. It's a really brand new for me. But if you're really interested, you can go to Google and recursion, oh, recursion Java, and there's a bunch of stuff on the online that help you understand. Or you can go to the coding math for the recursion to solve those solving problems. There's a lot, but it's helped you a lot. Like for me, the the way that I'm just a little success in this course is to practice and really understanding what you are learning. And I did that by I study and I practice on coding math with the string logic and some warm ups. And this has helped you a lot. And currently, like I'm trying to solve those IP things, and I have finished all the OOP things, which is took me about 2 months to get really comfortable with that. But I think that 2 months is for gaining your experience and after every struggling you can understand a little bit more about because it's really interesting when you understand when you try to understand what make you struggling and when you understand it you feel really good and I know that you guys understand that feeling so that's all I think that's all my experience like now I'm struggling, but not as much as the one that when I start a new course. So I hope that this video is can like it's a sharing about my feelings about when I start this course. And good luck when you studying a new programming language. Good luck.